Hi, I'm Warren Sweeney. Welcome to this online course. By taking this course, you'll be able to take raw data and turn it into meaningful intelligence for enforcement action. I'd like to set out the objectives for this course. In this course, you will learn new skills to help you in your work. This course will give you confidence to tackle any work-related situation because all the exercises are geared towards criminal intelligence analysis work. This course will help you to become better inductive thinkers. If you look at the best investigators in your department, they all have one thing in common. They are good inductive thinkers. Deductive thinkers are left behind. In his book, Life's Little Instruction Book, Jackson Brown Jr. stated, "Don't be afraid to go out on the limb. That's where the fruit is." Being an inductive thinker means you have to be a risk taker. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. This course will teach you the skills to take bits of disparate information and put it together to make some meaning out of it. It'll teach you to arrive at inferences, conclusions that are logical as well as probable. If you take the data and break it down into its component parts, let's say for example you're looking at a criminal organization. Look at the structure of the organization, look who reports to whom, how they import their commodity, how they distribute their commodity, how they launder their money, how they interact with other criminal elements, and how they maintain control within their own organization. And then, once you've analyzed all those components, you'll be able to put it together to get the bigger picture. It's not a race. Slow the process down. During this course, we're going to be looking at the 3 C's. We're going to be looking at the content, the first C. We're going to be looking at the data, in terms of source reliability and information validity. How reliable is the source of that information and how truthful is that information in and of itself. The second C is the context. This is the analysis portion. You'll be given collation tools like link analysis, timelines, activity flow charts, commodity flow charts, financial analysis and statistical analysis, and you'll be able to develop a case. The third C is the communication. We must communicate our intelligence to those who need it. Always in a written report because it forms official record for your agency and for that case. And 99.9% of the time, you may have to give a briefing, oral briefing to managers because they are too busy with other activities to read your lengthy analytical reports. This e-course consists of a number of sessions, and within each session there are chapters. You will proceed session by session, and you cannot proceed until the following session until you successfully answer the questions from this session. There are exercises that you will be doing, and I will provide you with a model solution for each of these exercises. It is only a model solution. It's not the only solution. It might not be the best solution, but it is a solution by which you can compare your work to the model to see whether you've understood the theory and the concept. There's a major exercise that will help you put into practice what you'll learn during this course, the Albert Payton auto theft ring. For example, as we're working through this course, for example, link analysis, you'll be able to do a link chart with the Albert Payton auto theft ring. As you do a commodity flow analysis, you'll be able to do a commodity flow for Albert Payton. It's the same with the comparative net worth assessment. If you have any questions or concerns at any time, just send me an email and we can set up a mutually agreeable upon time for a Skype call. You will finish and work your way through the Albert Payton auto theft ring. You will produce an inference, premises, probability assessment, and all the charts and conclusions, predictions, and recommendations. And when you've submitted all that online, I will give you a briefing demo of a model solution concerning the Albert Payton auto theft ring. There are a number of folders you'll be able to access for your information. There's the ACH, the Analysis of Competing Hypotheses program. This allows analysts to look at several suspects in a case, where you look at the more suspects you name, the better. You look at each suspect in light of each piece of evidence, and then you rate the suspect to that particular piece of evidence. The Al-Qaeda Training Manual, which was seized by the British police in December 2001. If you think Al-Qaeda is just a fly-by-night outfit, read their training manual. There's a briefing folder. There are blank templates for doing the exercise. The charting folder, blank template for doing a timeline, as well as spreadsheets for doing commodity flow analysis using the Excel program. The extremism folder contains articles on extremism, dealing with eco-terrorists, etc. The financial folder, there are a number of spreadsheets, they're all the same, for doing comparative net worth analysis. Intelligence analysis and intelligence-led policing folder outlines articles of interest to analysts. In the link association folder, you'll find spreadsheets and containing matrices. The money laundering folder contains valuable information for understanding money laundering. In the terrorism folder, several good folders in there on terrorism monitoring and terrorism financing. If we follow the money, we can prevent terrorist attacks. Throughout this course, we'll be using the RF Flow program. You can download this program by going to rff.com, and when you get to the home page, click on the download trial version. It is the complete program. It is good for 32 days. I will be giving you some online instructions on how to do link analysis, timelines, as well as telephone toll analysis. That'll provide you with more information as we go through. So why take this course from Warren Sweeney? Well, I'd like to go into a bit of my background so you know where I'm coming from. I joined the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in 1968, and after basic recruit training was posted to the province of Saskatchewan, where I did general police duties for 3 years. In 1972, I was recruited to join our security service, and I was transferred to Toronto, Ontario, and I was working on the KGB desk, dealing with ethnic communities and Soviet shipping. In 1978, I transferred up to our headquarters in Ottawa as an analyst on the Middle East terrorism desk. I was very fortunate I was given the Iran-Iraq desk, because at that time the rise of fundamental Islam under the face of Ayatollah Khomeini, which ultimately led to the overthrow of the Shah of Iran, as well as the takeover of the U.S. Embassy in Tehran. If you've seen the movie Argo, good movie, but a lot of Hollywood in it. In 1984, I transferred to the National Criminal Intelligence Branch on the terrorist desk. And in 1985, we had the worst incident of air terrorism prior to 9/11. Sikh terrorists blew up an Air India jetliner over the Atlantic Ocean, killing 329 people. I worked on that investigation as well as several other Sikh terrorism investigations for 5 years. In 1990, I transferred out to the Canadian Police College, our national training academy, where I became the intelligence analysis trainer. After teaching there for 9 years, in 1999, I retired. For the past 15 years, I've been teaching the criminal intelligence analysis courses for the Alpha Group around the world. So I think you can learn from my experiences and the case studies that you'll find in this course. So what will you leave with? You will leave with a solid understanding of what intelligence is, but most importantly, what intelligence is not. You'll have a solid foundation of the tools you can use right away. You know what really works based on case studies and real experiences, and satisfaction for a job well done. I really hope you enjoyed this course.